the hottest ticket in town. We chat with the stars of the Tony Award-winning musical Dear Evan Hansen. Plus, from a spectacular sunset to a spaghetti Sammy.
Oh, look at that. Baby, look at that. Man.
Refined beelines for the beach to one of the coolest California spots. And search. Forget the dog days of summer. These pups are the stars at snowy Stevens Pass. Seattle Refined starts now.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Seattle Refined. I am Guard Swanson. You know, every year there's a monster musical that comes to town. Something so popular that Paramount has to hold a lottery for tickets. Last year it was Hamilton. This year it's Dear Evan Hansen.
The powerful story of a young man with social difficulties has won 6 Tony Awards, including Best Musical. Now it's playing on a Seattle stage. Refined's Malia Karlinski chatted with the stars.
The stirring Broadway hit Dear Evan Hansen is set in modern times against the swirl of social media.
Dear Evan Hansen is the story of a boy, Evan Hansen, who feels like an outsider, who doesn't have friends, who feels very isolated in his world, and he gets the opportunity to basically get everything he's ever wanted, to feel seen and to feel like he belongs to something, but it comes at a pretty big cost.
Ben Levi Ross plays the title role, and Jessica Phillips is his mom.
Heidi is pretty spunky, and she is doing everything she can to keep a lot of plates spinning. She's a single mom, and she works full time and goes to school at night, and she raises Evan on her own, and she works maybe a little too hard to try to do everything and be everything for Evan, and in the process I think she misses out on really connecting with her son.
As Evan Hansen navigates the twisted path of teenage friendships, he finds himself in over his head.
He gets entangled in this lie with another family at the school, and and so it's the story of how that all spirals out of control and how that affects all of the relationships in his life.
And Heidi's on the periphery of that, and then we get to watch her figure out how to be the best parent she knows how to be to Evan through that process.
In somebody's eyes, to light up the skies,
and I understand that the folks that wrote the music did La La Land and The Greatest Showman. So what do you guys love about the music that you get to sing?
I think the beautiful thing about Pascal and Paul's writing is that it has the perfect balance of like easily accessible for the actor and also these beautiful moments of elevated language that feel almost like soliloquy-esque.
So the songs themselves are beautifully constructed, but they're so simple on the surface that it's easy to get inside of them, and they're contemporary. It's contemporary pop. So that's a lot of our audience are teens and tweens, and it was the score that I think introduced them to the play.
There's so much social media in this show. Do you guys feel that even with so much social media out there, it can be hard for people to connect?
I mean, that's a big theme in the show, is that there is this sort of hyper-connectivity that we've all grown accustomed to, but I think as a society we're feeling more and more isolated.
There are so many inspirational and powerful messages in this show for parents, kids, and people in general.
You're gonna keep failing, and you just need to fail forward, and I'm by your side as you do that.
The message that I hope that people are taking away from this is to listen more carefully in their lives to the people around them.
Malia Karlinski, Seattle Refined.
Dear Evan Hansen runs through February 2nd. For more info, head to our website.
Whether it's the theater or a restaurant, there's no shortage of things to do in Seattle, especially if you want some time away from the kids.
Right now on SeattleRefined.com, we've listed the best adult date nights in the Seattle area just in time for Valentine's Day. From exclusive dinners to rock climbing to 21 and over movie theaters, there's something for every taste. To check out the list, head to our website.
Let's be honest, sometimes all parents really want to do is just get away to a beautiful place for a few days. And if you're looking for a paradise that's a short flight from Seattle, look no farther than our sponsor, visit Huntington Beach.
Huntington Beach, an Orange County gem, known as Surf City, USA. The Pacific Ocean, a year-round oasis. Perfect any time of year.
Yeah, I really like the beach because it's so long. I'm out here in the dead of winter, which is really nice in California.
Huntington Beach flows as far as the eye can see. It's a sandy destination delivering something for everyone. Once you hit the beach, you never want to leave. It's an amazing slice of Southern California.
Huntington Beach is beautiful. It's 10 miles uninterrupted beaches. I've been here pretty much my whole life and can't see myself living anywhere else. We're close to Disneyland, Knott's Berry Farm, short drive to LA, short drive to Newport. We're kind of the central for a lot of places in Southern California.
Okay, that's the Pacific Ocean. I'm across the street at Pacific City, and they have some great shops and restaurants here.
Pacific City is paradise among the palms. It's your top spot for shopping at unique stores and dining on local cuisine. They have it all here, like Burnt Crumbs, an award-winning restaurant that serves up a spaghetti Sammy that has a huge social media following.
All right, tell me what we're making here.
All right, we're making our famous spaghetti grilled cheese.
Spaghetti grilled cheese.
As crazy as it sounds. Start off with sourdough bread.
My favorite.
A slice of mozzarella cheese, and then a patty of spaghetti and meat sauce that we make from scratch every morning.
Dude, that's a big patty.
It really is. It's definitely a filling sandwich.
Oh, look at that.
Cheese.
Baby, look at that. Man.
It's hot, be careful.
Now I know why this is award-winning. I mean, look at this. This is disgustingly good.
As the sun settles for the night, the beach is still a hot spot for fun family activities. S'mores, anyone?
I've been in charge of making bonfires for a lot of hotel guests and visitors to Huntington Beach for about 6 years. I've been doing it. I love it.
All right, how's that looking, Sean?
Looking good.
Looking good?
We have 500 fire pits that in the summertime, they're almost always sold out. People are booking them early in the morning, and it's just a fun experience.
Huntington Beach is so pretty. I mean, no matter where you look, up and down the beach, towards the mountains, I mean, it's incredible here.
Just when you think it's bedtime in Huntington Beach, the city dances with excitement. Especially every Tuesday. Rain or shine, a Sunset Farmers Market takes over Main Street, offering locally grown fruits and veggies and handcrafted products.
You know, up in Seattle, we have great farmers markets, but this one's kind of off the charts here.
We have 3 blocks, including the side blocks, so we can fit 125 vendors.
It kind of feels like a big party out here. It's at night, people are loving it.
Yes, and we have entertainment on each block, and so that livens things up.
So it's been going on for like almost a decade. I mean, there's a lot of people that come out here. They got live entertainment, which is totally off the hook. I love it.
Huntington Beach, busting a move on all levels. Whether you're shopping, eating, or playing in the sun, this pearl of the Pacific is a must-see destination. To learn more about beautiful Huntington Beach, head to SeattleRefined.com. Seattle Refined is just getting started.
It's just the critics liking us. Like, what are we doing? Yeah, what is the point here?
The Big Apple's loss is Seattle's gain. Meet the East Coasters serving up New York attitude one sandwich at a time. Plus,
oh, yes! Good girl!
the winter gig that's doggone adorable on Stevens Pass. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Refined. I'm Gard Swanson. Well, if you're still looking to jumpstart your health for the new year, then we have something you should read.
Our health blogger recently took a juice cleanse and wrote all about it on SeattleRefined.com. We don't want to give it all away, but her journey was not an easy one. To check that out and more health write-ups, head to our website.
I'm not a huge fan of juice cleanses. I believe in moderation because it's hard to say no to flat-out good food, like at a very popular spot in Ballard. They put their money where their mouth is when it comes to making a mean sandwich. Here's Refined's Carrie Brandenburg.
And the sandwich is wonderful, it's mean.
Tucked away beneath the Ballard Bridge, Mean Sandwich is building a strong fan base.
I ordered the steak tartare club. I love it. I think it's amazing. I got, what is it called? Midnight at the Oasis. Super tasty, vegetarian. Really loved it. It's kind of messy, but it's worth it.
Husband and wife duo Kevin and Alex are finding happiness and success with their small shop, but the road here wasn't easy.
Rave reviews oftentimes don't result in rave financial success, unfortunately.
They owned a fine dining restaurant on the other coast in Jersey City that served up creative dishes, but it didn't click with customers.
We were critically acclaimed and we were constantly getting good press. And it was like, we'd have empty nights at the restaurant. If it's just the critics liking us, like what are we doing? Yeah, what is the point here? I think we lost sight of what we intended to do in the first place, which was be a neighborhood restaurant.
My family is here, I'm from here, and when we were sort of taking stock of our lives and deciding what we wanted to do next, Seattle was calling our name.
And we are so glad they answered the call. New Jersey's loss is Seattle's gain.
So we're making a mean sandwich. The namesake.
Okay,
Tell me
let's do
what
it.
goes into it.
Okay, on the bun goes our homemade mustard.
Okay, so is there deli versus yellow?
Well, this is really spicy yellow.
Oh.
That's fresh mint.
Mint, yeah, so mint and mustard, which sounds so weird.
Then on the corned beef, we drizzle some maple syrup.
Maple syrup, mustard, mint.
So these are things that I think all in one sandwich, as individual elements, sound unusual. And then this like really bright pickled red cabbage. You get all these flavor elements that work together well.
Here we go. That's delicious.
The sandwich is delicious, but can I just say, you had me at potatoes. These potatoes are delicious.
So not only do you make a mean sandwich, you are also something that is oddly rare to find in Seattle, and that you are kid-friendly without feeling super kid-friendly. What was the story behind that?
Well, it's the kind of restaurant that we like to go to. We have a 2.5-year-old. We love, going to restaurants where there's stuff that she can eat, stuff that she can do, so that we can drink a beer and eat a sandwich.
I have a mean sandwich.
From the food, to the owners, to the atmosphere, it looks like the second time may be the charm for Kevin and Alex.
Cheers. Is there a restaurant you want us to check out? Let us know all about it on our Facebook page or Twitter page. Coming up, where to find some serious good grub in the most unlikely of places. We'll be right back. Here at Seattle Refined, we never get tired of hearing from you. Like us on Facebook, tweet us your story ideas, or shoot us an email telling us what you want to see on the show. You can find our inbox at hello@seattlerefined.com. Seattle Refined will be right back.
Welcome back to the show. I'm Guard Swanson. You know the old saying, dogs are a man's best friend, but they can also save lives as well. Nothing proves that more than a very popular program up at Washington Stevens Pass. Refined photographer Cy Bean wanted to check it out, and of course, we wanted to tag along.
Cy made the trek to Stevens Pass, not to photograph the beautiful landscape, but to experience an incredible nonprofit program that's been around for 25 years. The Avalanche Rescue Dogs.
They are trained to save lives. In the event of an actual burial, if we can get a dog to the site quickly.
These pups go through serious training. It takes about 3 years to be ready to start saving lives. Cy followed the dogs and their handlers up to the chairlift to see for himself.
I think these dogs are tough little creatures for being able to bear all this cold weather. So, Angela, tell me what your dog's name is.
This is Bailey. She is one of our BARK-certified avalanche rescue dogs here at Stevens Pass. She comes to work with me every day that I come to work. She's here full-time, 5 days a week.
It's time to put Bailey to the test with the help of a secret weapon.
I am the victim right now with Sausage. Sausage is the motivation for the dogs.
We are getting ready to start a search. We have one of our patrollers buried in that snow cave over there, and Bailey is gonna go find her and dig her up.
Bailey will for sure find me. I have a lot of faith in her. So yeah, I just lay down in here and wait.
After watching Bailey complete her mission, Cy felt brave enough to give it a shot.
I'm about to get in the hole, which is going to simulate an avalanche scenario, and we're going to have one of the dogs come and find me. Search!
Luckily, Cy got out safely and now has a bigger appreciation for what these talented dogs and handlers do every day.
So, Angela, you must love your job, right?
I absolutely love my job. This is my 11th year at Stevens Pass, and it just gets better and better every year. I work with a really great team of people. I love working with the dogs, and I don't really have any plans of doing anything else for a while.
Well, hey, thank you so much for letting us be here.
You got it.
To learn more about the Avalanche Dog program up at Stevens Pass, head to SeattleRefined.com. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. You know, there's something about stumbling into a hole in the wall and discovering a garden of gourmet delights. And I'm not an official foodie, but I'm here to tell you some of Seattle's best bites come from the most unlikely of places.
You might miss it driving down 45th in Wallingford, a small convenience store with a kick and poke bar. Raw fish like salmon and tuna, spiced up Hawaiian style, steals the show every day.
So many people that talk, oh, I'm going to go get sushi. But I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like poke's really kind of come on, even though it's been around for a while.
Yeah, I think one of the main things is that it's already flavored. You know, you don't need any more soy sauce or you don't need any more wasabi. It's actually all pre-made, all marinated, so all the flavors are just that. So good. So good.
A friend told me about it and said it's worth standing in line for, but I've learned to come at 10 minutes before they close or right when they open, and then you don't have to wait.
The fish is fresh daily, and it tastes like it. This poke is powerful.
The beauty of the bowl.
The beauty of the bowl.
This is a salmon. Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
You can taste the freshness in that.
Absolutely.
And then we got some avocado here.
We got some guac and
guac.
salad.
Crab salad. You got a good spot here, my man.
From Poke to the Purple Palace, better known as the Quick Pack Food Mart in the Central District. Some call this place the best fried chicken in the city.
People love it.
Made fresh every day, frying up hundreds of pounds a week.
Well, for one, it's Seattle. You know, I make the best chicken.
Quick Pack says the chicken recipe is a deep-fried family secret.
And we have our house ingredient.
They won't cough up the ingredients. And when it comes to rating this spot, they let their chicken do the talking.
You can't judge yourself. Somebody has to. So a lot of people obviously come here just to have the chicken. There are so many first-time customers. There are so many full-time customers.
Good stuff.
And you're not going to tell me the secret.
I have to kill you.
And across town in Ballard, Un Bien will catch your eye. The tropical pink decor lights up 15th Avenue, but the Cuban-inspired cuisine is the showstopper. The grilled corn is a big hit, but the Caribbean roast pulled pork sandwich is #1 on the menu.
Comes with the garlic aioli, cilantro, pickled jalapenos, the pulled pork, some caramelized onions, and some lettuce on top.
What do you think the secret is to having a successful restaurant?
I think having the line helps. People drive by and see that, and they're like, oh man, I gotta check that out.
It's great Cuban food, and I'm actually in Florida right now, and this is, I mean, there's great Cuban food in Florida, so this is probably comparable, if not better.
After everybody raving about the sandwich, I had to give it a try.
I need some napkins.
Oh yeah, definitely messy.
Oh, dude. That was un bien. Tyler, thank you.
Thank you.
That was money. All right, that's going to do it for today's show. I'm Gart Swanson. Thank you so much for joining us here on Seattle Refined. We'll see you next time.